An earthquake is the result of a sudden release of energy in the Earth's crust that creates seismic waves. Plate boundaries move past each other, leading to stick-slip behavior. Once the boundary has locked, continued relative motion between the plates leads to increasing stress and stored strain energy around the fault surface. The energy increases until the stress breaks through the asperity, suddenly allowing sliding over the plate and releasing the stored energy. This energy is released as a combination of radiated, elastic strain seismic waves, friction and heating, and cracking of the rock, which all adds up to an earthquake. Naturally occurring earthquakes happen away from fault lines. When plate boundaries occur in the continental lithosphere, the formation is spread out over a much larger area than the plate boundary, so earthquakes occur away from the plate boundary and are related to strains developed within the broader zone of the formation caused by major irregularities in the fault trace. Also, all tectonic plates have internal stress fields caused by their interactions with neighboring plates and sedimentary loading or unloading. Strike-slip faults are vertically or nearly vertical fractures where the blocks have mostly moved horizontally. If the block opposite an observer looking across the fault moves to the right, the slip style is termed right lateral. If the block moves to the left, the motion is termed left lateral. Normal faults occur mainly in areas where the crust is being extended. Megathrust earthquakes occur at subduction zones at destructive plate boundaries, convergent boundaries, where one tectonic plate is subducted by another. During the rupture, one side of the fault is pushed upwards relative to the other, and it is this type of movement that is known as thrust. The major subduction zone is associated with the Pacific and Indian Oceans and is responsible for the volcanic activity associated with the Pacific Ring of Fire. Since these earthquakes deform the ocean floor, they almost always generate a significant series of tsunami waves.
The Ring of Fire is an area where a large number of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur in the basin of the Pacific area, with 452 volcanoes. Induced seismicity refers to typically minor earthquakes and tremors that are caused by human activity that alters the stress and strains on the Earth's crust.
Tsunamis are sea disturbances occur in the result of an earthquake. This disturbance may be caused by the very vibration of the seismic waves. Seabed movements, shift product failure, or submarine landslide. In these cases, our water mass translations and generated a tsunami wave that propagates radially in all directions. You can also generate a tsunami due to the impact of large meteorites on the ocean or volcanic eruptions and or explosion of islands as happened with the volcano Krakatoa in Indonesia and in the last century, and Santorini in the island of Crete in historical times.
Not all earthquakes generate tsunamis. To generate tsunamis, earthquakes must occur underneath or near the ocean, be large, and create movements in the seafloor. All oceanic regions of the world can experience tsunamis, but in the Pacific Ocean there is much more frequent occurrence of large, destructive tsunamis because of the many large earthquakes along the margins of the Pacific Ocean.